Happening right now, police are still on the scene of a fatal shooting this morning at an apartment complex in Jeffersonville. SWAT officer shot and killed the man who barricaded himself inside an apartment. WDRB's Amanda Roberts has been with this story all morning long. Amanda, what started this hours-long standoff?
Sterling, it was a 911 call from a resident who lives here. They said that calling police, they were concerned for another resident and the threats that he was making, saying that he had weapons. So when police arrived, they tried to communicate with him, but Indiana State Police described several hours of difficult communication with the suspect. You know, this investigation has been going on for 8 hours now, trying to figure out the events leading up to, further investigating the events that led up to SWAT officers shooting and killing a man who is barricaded inside an apartment complex here. There is a set of windows where the windows are open on the bottom. That is where officers are investigating. Every so often we've seen camera flashes indicating that the investigation is still ongoing. EMS is also still on scene, indicating that they have not yet removed the body. However, I understand that they have contacted the next of kin, so we hope to learn his identity shortly this morning. But this is what Indiana State Police told us about the investigation around 5 this morning.
Yes, it did take a period of time when the shots were first reported being fired. Again, you got to remember that the first report came via a 911 call of hearing shots within the apartment building. It's very possible that the officers who were outside couldn't hear all that information going on, so they're still trying to make contact. Eventually, the suspect does fire out the window, and then that's when multiple units arrived on scene. So it did expand, go over a long period of time.
Indiana State Police also told me this morning that there were other 911 calls from residents saying that they heard gunshots. I was able to get a little more clarification on the number of gunshots that were fired here at this apartment complex last night. I'm told that multiple shots were fired from the suspect towards police outside of the apartment. There was one shot, though, fired by SWAT officers, by officers in general, one shot by SWAT officers, and that was the fatal shot. So there was not necessarily a barrage of gunfire here last night, but still making for a concerning evening as SWAT officers had to shoot and kill a suspect who they say was posing a threat. Reporting live in Jeffersonville, I'm Amanda Roberts for WDRB News.